Hello everyone, my name is Manar and I'm making this basic, very amateur video to show a very authentic Middle Eastern recipe that many of the ladies at Wings have requested. It's a recipe for a very authentic bread recipe that is originated from Palestine and Jerusalem, particularly actually from Beit Lahem where I am originated. And story has it that it was on Jesus' table during the Last Supper, and this is what Jesus had. But that I'm not sure about. So here it goes. I hope you guys enjoy watching, and I hope it's easy to make. So I'm just putting the phone over on the shelf here. So I'm just showing you the ingredients. This is 1 kilo of flour. A kilo of flour would be around 7 to 8 cups. I have 2 tablespoons of sesame seed, a tablespoon of nigella seeds, and around 2 tablespoons of anise seeds, or you could use a mix of anise seeds and fennel seeds. Fennel seeds would also be amazing, but I don't have fennel seeds at the moment, so I'm using this. And here I have, wow, that has been foaming for a while. This is some warm water with a little bit of sugar and a tablespoon of yeast. So this has been foaming for some time, and now it's ready to be included in the mix. So what I'm gonna do is just mix everything together here before I add the yeast mixture. So this is all mixed, and then I'm gonna add the yeast, the foaming yeast. There we go. Getting every bit here. And I'm going to add some salt, which I forgot to add at the beginning. Just, yeah, I'd say, you know, a teaspoon or a teaspoon and a half. And mix all that together. Now, instead of the warm water with the yeast, you could replace the water and add milk. This will make the bread softer, but the authentic recipe calls for water, not milk. So if you want a softer bread, you can use milk instead of water. So this is all mixed, and then I'm gonna add about a cup of extra virgin olive oil. The better the quality of the oil, the better the taste and the flavor is, because this is the key ingredient. As you know, back in the days, and still now actually, the Middle East is very famous for its good quality olive oil. So I'm using here around a cup of olive oil. And I'm gonna mix that through. One more thing I'm going to add is just a dash of turmeric. This is only purely for color, just to give it a nice yellowish color. And now we start kneading. I'm gonna come back and show you how the texture will look like. So after breaking up the dough and making it into sand consistency, we started adding the water. I just added a little bit, and now I'm adding some more. The amount of water really depends on the kind of flour that you're using. You can use gluten-free flour, you can use high-grade flour, or even whole wheat flour, wholemeal flour. Here I'm just using all-purpose flour. I would say you add anything between 1 to 1.5 cups of water, again depending on the type of flour that you're using. I'm adding the water gradually. Again, this is warm water that we're adding, and you start kneading. Okay, so I've been kneading for the past 10 minutes almost. You need to knead it to get all that gluten incorporated until you have a nice smooth dough. You know when your hands are clean, when your hand is clean and the bowl is clean, there is no sticky dough on it. This is when you know your dough is nice and ready to be proofed. Okay, so this is ready. As you can see, it's nice and soft. You put it in the bowl, cover it with a clean kitchen cloth, and put it aside to be proofed. We leave it for at least 1 hour until it doubles in size. Okay, hello again. So this is after about 1 hour of the dough being proofed, and as you can see, it doubled in size. It looks nice and soft. What we will do now is simply cut it into discs. I'm not trying to deflate the air from it. I want it nice and airy. So I'll cut it into 8 segments. And then you get each segment here. Roll it into a little bowl like this, like a patty. And I will put it in the baking tray, just like this. Here's another one. Again, we don't want to work it out too much. We want to keep that air in it. We don't want to knead it after this. And put it here. I'll do the rest and I'll come back. So now that I did the whole, all the balls, the whole amount, we need to draw the pattern. Now this pattern is very authentic and traditional pattern that is unique to this bread. As I said, the story has it that this bread was consumed by Jesus and his students. So the original pattern has a specific mold, but this mold is only sold in Palestine and Israel. I haven't seen it even in Dubai, where I used to live, or anywhere in the Middle East. So because I don't have the mold, I'm just gonna use normal cookie cutters to draw the circles. Just any circle shaped items could work. So it goes like this. This is supposed to be the center, and there is supposed to be 3 circles here. So this is Jesus and life, all life aspects, or so they say. And then the students resemble all these circles represent the students of Jesus. Again, I don't know how true the story is or not, but I'm just showing you the pattern of the bread. So the bread should look something similar to this. Of course, you don't have to do this. I'm just showing you how the authentic recipe is. I'll take the phone to show you the rest of the amount here. Again, and again, yeah. Okay, I'll be back. I have preheated the oven. I'm preheating the oven now to normal 180, and all you do now is brush the surface of the dough with olive oil. You don't need to put a lot because after it comes out of the oven, you are going to brush it again. So it's just a little bit here to give it that crispiness, that crunchy, crispy texture. Bake it in the oven and I'll show you how it looks like when it's ready. Hi guys, as you can see, the bread is out of the oven. It's nice and crispy from the outside, golden, really fluffy. And what we do as the last step is brush it with a bit more olive oil. Gives it this nice glossiness and flavor, obviously. The olive oil will be soaked inside the bread. Here are our loaves after they get soaked up in, after the olive oil got soaked in the bread. It looks really nice. You should really smell. The house here smells like anise seeds and nigella seeds. Amazing. So this amount, the amount of the kilo of flour that we made yielded 5 loaves. I really hope you enjoyed watching this. Sorry if it was very rookie. I'm new to this. I've never done a video before. I just wanted to help those ladies who asked for the recipes. It might be a long video, but well, I hope you enjoy it. Try it and let us know. Bye.